Hey, it's Helly. So in this video I'm about to make, it's like not gonna be art related. It is and it isn't. It's gonna be about what's to come on my channel. So recently, well, let me just start from the beginning. My channel, I've uploaded a couple of videos and it's starting to grow a little bit more and more. And I'm extremely happy that it is growing. But I always, whenever uploading, am very nervous to upload. I don't know why. It's just I always overthink if someone's gonna like it, or if I'm doing it the way it should be done, or is it good lighting, or is it good content. It's just a whole bunch of things in my head, um, and sometimes that restricts me from uploading. Like I have videos like that I record fully done, fully through, and then I won't upload them. I'll just delete them because I'm overthinking this, and it's like, why should I care? Like, really, why should I care? If I put it out there, I put it out there. If someone likes it, if people like it, people like it. That's the way I have to start thinking about things. And the reason I started like kind of changing my mind about 2 weeks ago, I kind of went through kind of like a life-changing experience. I ended up hurting my hand from the beginning about 2 weeks ago. It was an accident, and that really made me think like, wow, if something was to happen to my hands, that's it. That's like my job. That's my everything. It was my left hand. I was still able to work with my right hand, but I didn't move it for over 2 weeks. I'm on the third week now of like healing, and it's still, I can barely like stretch it. Um, it's just like a little cut. It was really bad before. It was an accident. I got my hand pierced by my fence. Um, and then the worst part of all, I just felt like the world was kind of like picking on me, and like, I don't know. I went to work on that. I got hurt on Saturday, and then I went to work on Sunday, and everything was fine. I kind of struggled. I didn't want to call off, just because I'm not a person to call off of work. So I was working with one hand, and at that, my hand started hurting because I was lifting the 5-gallon buckets. Um, so my day was over on Sunday, and I started going home. Well, obviously, that was the day after this happened. So I ended up putting a splint so that way I couldn't like move my hand fully. And driving home, I had basically no distraction. It was kind of weird. Like, I kind of remember everything clearly. I had my phone wasn't even in like my viewing distance. The radio wasn't even on. I wasn't even distracted. I was driving with one hand, and when I'm driving, a guy, there's like a merging lane onto like freeways, and I was on the slowest lane, and he cuts me off. Well, I had braked in time, thank goodness, but I couldn't react the way I wanted to. I wanted to honk and let him know, like, hey, you messed up, but my hand was hurt, and I slammed on my brake a little bit, slowed down, and kind of like merged past him. And it's kind of funny because I was just telling my family after everything had happened. It's kind of like weird because I merged over to like the middle lane, not the fastest lane. It's like the middle lane, and I passed him. He wasn't even paying attention to the road. I don't know what he was doing. But anyways, I said it out loud. I said, I'm driving one and I say, hopefully no one else cuts me off. And then as soon as I say that, there's two cars ahead of like my tail light. So I'm going toward like the freeway, right? Like where I'm supposed to be going. And two cars are ahead of me. Well, this car starts cutting me off without any blinker, just like real quick. And I had jolted my car to the left. Same thing with this car. Well, apparently they were both merging without any signals, and they're both cutting me off. So my everything was happening in seconds. I jolted this way and then jolted this way, seeing that he was doing it. And I don't know if I reacted correctly or not, but when I went like this, I must have hit my brake and lost control. And when I lost control, I spun out a 180 twist on the freeway of all three lanes. Um, Thank goodness I didn't hit any cars when I went all the fully around. But when I was basically, my car was turning. This is the freeway. There's the walls, like the protection walls. I started kind of coming toward the actual wall, and I just saw the wall coming. I was like, I'm gonna get hit. Like, the wall's coming, and I don't know why I reacted. I turned the wheel with this hand, my good hand, and my car kind of stopped like this. So the freeway's going like this. When I did that, I ended up landing like this, and this is the fast lane. That's where I ended up landing in. And when I turned, all I saw was like a big white truck coming toward me, and I could hear his screeching of his brakes. And I just knew, like, I just tell my family, I just knew, like, that was it. Like, I looked kind of like down to the passenger side and just kind of like prepared for it to happen. I don't know. I can remember hearing it like the screeching, and then I closed my eyes and I looked down, and I didn't feel anything. I literally thought like I was dead. That's it. Like I'm done. Cause I didn't feel anything. I thought it's over. I don't feel no pain. And when I opened my eyes and I looked, he's like this far away from my car, and like obviously everything's happening in seconds, and it's like I didn't have no time to process it. I was just like kind of like in shock. So I ended up like kind of scooting my car over into the emergency lane, and like going ahead a little bit ahead while everybody kind of like paused a little bit and then went on like to wherever they were going. And I kind of just sat there like, what the heck just happened? I was really glad nothing happened. I didn't hit no car. No one got hurt. But with that, like, I was literally like less than a mile away from my exit, like, of going home. So I ended up finally like, kind of merging into like the exit I was supposed to go to. I'm like crying, and like on the way, how this happened and then that happened. I was like kind of, I don't know why I was speaking out loud, but I was like, can you just stop? Whoever's out there, can you just stop? Like, I don't want to see this. I get the point. Like, just stop. Like, I didn't even know who I was talking to, but I was just like frustrated. I live like not even like maybe a street away from my mom's house, and I just ended up going to her house. And when I went over, I just kind of like hugged her, and she didn't know what was happening because I was like crying. And she's like, "What's the matter?" I was like, "I almost died." Like, I didn't know what to say. I was just kind of glad I was okay. She ended up like kind of calming me down. My sister lives there, so I ended up hugging her. I was just like kind of just sitting there in shock, like I didn't know what exactly ended up happening. Like, guess I reacted. Everything happens for a reason. That's what, like, in my family, that's what we say. Everything happens for a reason, and like I don't know why, but it scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me, and it like made me like feel like like my views, my everything is like different. Like I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks anymore. Like, and that only happened about 3 weeks ago. So for me, it's like, why am I worried about stupid stuff? Like, I have this bad habit of when I'm driving, I think about stupid shit. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody thinks about it. Like, you're not where you're supposed to be, like, but you're not where you want to be at this age, or you don't have enough money, or like family issues, or whatever it is. And sometimes like I'm driving, I lose track like where I'm going. I'm like, oh shit, like like it's like I don't want to think about those things, but it does happen like constantly. And since all this, like I have not thought about anything like that. So like me, like for me, it's like I always tell myself I can do it. I can progress. I can do better in my life. I know this, and it's just effort into putting into stuff. Like my murals and stuff. I ended up really putting my time and effort into my murals and like building my company and building my website. And it's all about like really believing in yourself and taking the time to actually like push yourself and do it. So with that, like obviously I want to upload more, and I want to like have YouTube kind of support me by a little bit if it can. So from now on, I'm not gonna care if it's good content. Like I want to care if it's good content, but I don't want to care what people think. Basically, I want to upload it no matter what. Like, so from now on my channel, I will be uploading as much as I can. I literally have like a basket full of stuff I want to do. Like on my channel, I do like kind of like reviews of color pencils, or watercolors, or whatever it is. I want to do like more like obviously more of my murals whenever I have the chance to like actually work on projects like that, and not have any fear of like, oh, what if this sucks? Like that stupid question, like what if this one sucks? Like who cares if it sucks? I enjoy it, and maybe someone else will enjoy it, and encourage them to, like, pick up a pencil and, like, kind of do a mindless, like, joy of drawing or painting or whatever it is. Um, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's going on right now. I'm okay right now. I know I have been struggling just a little bit of driving. I think everybody's gonna hit me when I'm driving. It just sucks, but I'm getting better. Um, it's not. It's getting better. So with that being said, I just want to thank all my new subscribers that has joined my channel. I hope you guys really do enjoy my content and my, like, murals and stuff. That's what something I would want to do, like, full time, like just do that, and that'll be cool. But right now, I do have 2 other jobs that I'm juggling, and then on the side my murals, which I would obviously love to do full time, and then I want to upload more. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself, obviously not. I'm just taking it day by day, and that's really it. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you want to start a conversation below, I don't mind. I will see you guys next time. Bye.